Hey, it's Spook with Airkooled Kustoms. We've got something a little bit different today for our worky-worky, no talky-talky. As you can tell, I'm actually talking. Sound's been good to me this year. Got a new Yeti microphone, really enjoying it. So we're getting a better audio, guys. So what we're here doing is we're long blocking a car out. We start with a rough 120 grit and a long straight block. Now this one's got a little bit of flex to it, but it's got a steel plate in it, which keeps it fairly rigid. Just knocking down the high spots at this point, just seeing where we need to do a little bit of filler. Catch your bottom edges, catch your edges. Don't forget your door jambs as well as your wheel wells. If you like this kind of content, please hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notify button. We're trying to get some watch hours up. Almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're kind of excited about hitting that mark. Here we're doing a little bit of filler. And when you do this, you always want the filler to be kind of a light robin's egg if it's a white filler and blue hardener. Those door jamb edges are really important. What I'm doing here is I'm taking some black dust by 3M. It's actually a guide coat that we use, and it's supplied to us through Finish Masters, our jobber, as well as our fillers and our 3M sandpaper. Once again, we're just knocking down the high spots, looking for any lows. Don't worry too much right now about the feathering. You just don't want to take too much off because you'll have to reapply. You notice here we have a little bit of black marks still left in, which means that we have just the right amount of filler in. We'll be going back in and putting a little bit of filler into those small areas. Just remember, if you have any questions for us, you can go ahead and leave that in the comments section, and the best question will actually get answered on air. You'll notice the drill here. We're just popping out holes that got a little bit of filler on them. Has more to do with those holes can't have anything in them for the body trim to go back in. We try to clean them out regularly. Once again, we're going ahead and just knocking down our filler we just put in. We generally allow for about 5 to 10 minutes of cure time in between application and sanding. So next up, we're going to be switching up to a 180. We should be pretty much done with the fillers at this point. And this is where we start to really refine it and feather out the fillers that we used. Once again, we'll be doing another coat of that black dust. And all it is guide coat. Make sure you catch your edges and your wheel wells. As I said before, that can actually make or break a restoration. And if you guys are wondering, I spend many hours doing this. We have 5 grits of paper that we need to go through in this stage. And after this, we'll be putting this back into sealer and doing this one more time, taking it all the way up to 600. So once again, that guide coat goes down, 220. You'll also notice that we're doing a crosshatch pattern. We're just trying to keep it random, and that just actually helps straighten the straights and curve the curves. Yes, your arms will get tired doing this, as well as your shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands. After a while, it just becomes muscle memory. Once again, we go back with a guide code, and we go up to the next paper, which is a 320. At this point, you'll start to see the primers come up from underneath, as well as a little bit of metal. That's okay at this point. It's about where you should see it. And we go up another paper, so this is a 400. And this is where the real magic happens. So everything's getting feathered out, everything's gotten planed. Next up, we'll be doing a Scotch-Brite just to help polish it up. And if you need to check and make sure that your surfaces are level and straight or curvy and curved, and everything's on plane, hit it with a little bit of degreaser and just look at the reflection as it drips off. Ooh. One more time with a 400, just to make sure. So if you have any high spots at this point, you will definitely feel it in the fillers. It will transmit through the long block into your hands, so you will feel it. Now we do the Scotch-Brite and send it over to the paint booth where it's going to get its next coat of sealer. That'll be the final one. So we hope you guys enjoyed this. Enjoy. Bye. Out.